add origin. It is added. The last command, git push -u origin main. Guys, if you are using GitHub for first time in your system, it will ask your username and password. GitHub username and password it will ask. As I am using this in the project batches, it is not going to ask me. It will directly push my project into GitHub repository. It will push my project into GitHub repository. You check it, git push, successful. Now you see, refresh this. Can you see that just 1 minute ago, I have pushed my project into GitHub repository. Now you can access this project. You can access this URL, you can download my project. Whatever the code I have done for this H2 database project, you can access my REST API. Can you click on that link now? Can you click on that link? That is my Git repository link where my project is available. You can simply download that application. You can simply download that application. Are you guys able to access it? Are you guys able to access it? Come on. Are you guys able to access it? Yes. So now, can I say my project is available in the Git repository, GitHub repository? With this, our project push it to GitHub repository. Note. With this, our project push it to GitHub repository. With this, our project push it to GitHub repository. Okay. Now I have given the URL. You click on that URL. It will show you, or else do one thing. Access this URL now. You have the option download code, download zip. You can download this. You can click on this. You can download. You can click on the code option. You can click on download option. You will get my project. All of you able to download it? All of you able to download my project? Yes or no? Yes, you are able to download my project. You are able to download my project. Perfect. With this, one task is completed, guys. Now our project is available in the GitHub repository. Create the account in the, guys, I'm repeating the steps again. Concentrate. Create account in the github.com. Download and install Git Client software. Right click on the mouse and check Git bash here option displaying or not. Like this you can check it. Git bash here option is coming. That means my Git Client is installed. After that, go to GitHub account and create public repository. So here, go to your GitHub account, select, check your repositories. Here there is an option called new. You can create your repository. Just now I have created this repository and then it will display some commands for you. I have created my GitHub repository. It will display commands. We have to execute those commands to push our project to GitHub repository. Go to project directory and execute below commands. Git init command, git add command, commit command, branch command, remote command, push command. Same order you can follow. It will give you your URL. This is my repository URL. It will give you your repository URL. You have to execute that URL command. Remote add. Then push command, which is used to push our project to GitHub repository. With this, our project push it to GitHub repository. All of you comfortable with these 4 steps? I pushed my project into GitHub repository. Is it clear, guys? Clear for everyone? Chalo. Next step is Heroku. Go to Heroku. Heroku is platform as a service. I will tell you what is that platform as a service. Heroku is available. Heroku Cloud is available, guys. Now you need to create the account in the Heroku also. Heroku. Okay. Heroku. Now Heroku is a cloud platform as a service supporting several programming languages. One of the cust platform, Heroku has been development since 2007 when it supported only Ruby language, but now it supports Java, Node.js, Scala and all. This Heroku is maintaining by Salesforce company. Heroku is a Salesforce company cloud. Heroku is doing platform as a service company. It is providing the platform to run your application. It is going to provide the platform to run your application. You don't need any server, nothing. Everything will be taken care by Heroku. Platform as a service. Heroku is doing platform as a service. Okay, Heroku cloud application. Go to this Heroku dashboard, id.heroku.com. Now my session expired. You guys create an account in the Heroku. Can you create the account in the Heroku? All of you, I will wait for you guys. Create the Heroku account. Create the Heroku account. I will wait, guys. Please create the Heroku account. Let me know once you guys created the Heroku. Let me know once you guys created the Heroku account. Heroku account. Okay, now once you created the account in the Heroku, you just log in into Heroku account, Heroku cloud. It is providing the platform as a service for us. It is providing the platform as a service for us. Now I'm able to log in into my Heroku. Guys, all of you, let me know once you are able to log in into Heroku. All of you, let me know once you are able to log in into Heroku. Let me know, all of you, once you are able to log in into Heroku. Can you log in into Heroku now? Can you log in into Heroku now? I will wait for 2 minutes. Some people are creating the accounts. Dev Prasad, you need to download the Git client and you have to install manually, sir. Whenever you download it, Git client will be downloaded in your system. Let me show you in the softwares. I have already installed it. That's the reason I did not show you that option. Git client software, yeah. This is that exe file. Git client exe file. You need to double click on this file and you have to install it. Once you have done the Git installation, then it will display the Git bash option for you. This is the file that you have to download, Git client. I have given you the step here. Download and install the Git client software. You will go to this website and download it. Then you install it. Once you install it, you can see that here, Git bash here. Okay. Yeah. Good. All of you able to log in into Heroku cloud? All of you able to log in into Heroku cloud? Perfect. Perfect. Super. Super. Chalo. Now, guys, I have a project in the GitHub. Whatever the project I have developed in my system, now I can close my IDE, not required. I closed my IDE, not required. Now I will close the Git bash, not required. Because my project is available in the GitHub. My project is available in the GitHub. Okay. Now I have created an account in the Heroku cloud and I logged in into Heroku cloud. I have created an account in the Heroku. I logged in into Heroku. Heroku is a Salesforce platform. It is providing platform as a service. That means in order to run your application, whatever the platform is required for your application, that will be provided by Heroku. Whatever the platform is required for your application, that will be provided by Heroku. Do one thing. Go here. There is an option called new option. Create a new app. In the Heroku, we need to select this new. Create a new app. Give the name for your app. Spring Boot Rest H2DB app. You can give any name. You can give any name. I have given the name. It is checking, is that name available or not? SB Rest H2DB app. Spring Boot Rest H2 database application. That is my name. That is the name I am choosing for my application. Perfect. I have chosen that name. It is saying that yes, that name is available. Nobody is using that name in the Heroku. So we are the one. First we are using this name. Now, as I am using this name, you can't use the same name. As I am using that name, you cannot use the same name. All right. Okay. Am I able to create one application? Am I able to create one application in the Heroku? I have created one application in the Heroku. I have given the name as SB Rest H2DB app. Can you try to create one application with the same name? Can you try to create the application with the same name? Is it allowing you to take the same name? This is the name I have given for my project. SB Rest H2DB app. SB-Rest H2-DB app. Is it allowing you to take the same name when you are creating a project? Come on, guys. Now go to Heroku. Can I create one more application with the same name? But it is saying that that name is not available. That means somebody using. That means I am only using that name. I am only using that name. So always you should take unique names. Always you need to take the unique names. Okay. Now I have created the project. Go inside this project. Currently, is there any code available in this project, or there is no code available in the project? Is there any code available in my project, or currently my code is not available in the project? Currently code is not available. Now go to deploy option. Go to deploy option. Deploy option. Deployment method. I want to deploy the code. I have the code in the GitHub. That code, whatever the code I have in the GitHub, I want to deploy into Heroku Cloud. Use second option, guys. GitHub, connect to GitHub. I'm using deployment method. Second option, connect to GitHub. This is the second option. Then I am giving my GitHub URL. Okay, first time you need to give your GitHub credentials here. You need to connect your GitHub thing. I have connected my GitHub URL here. Then I will give repository name, search. Repository name, search. Am I having this repository in the GitHub? Do I have this repository in the GitHub? SB Rest H2DB app. This is the link between GitHub project and Heroku Cloud. Here I'm establishing the link between GitHub and Heroku Cloud. Deployment method I'm choosing as a GitHub, connected to GitHub, connected to GitHub, connect this application to GitHub to enable code dips and deploys. My code is available in the GitHub. I want to deploy in the Heroku Cloud. So Heroku Cloud should connect to my GitHub and should get my project. Which project it has to get? I am only giving the repository name. Click on search. Yes, Heroku able to search by connecting to GitHub. Can I say it is a distributed application, man? Heroku is talking to GitHub. They are distributed applications or not? They are distributed applications or not? Heroku is talking to GitHub and getting my repository. I'm giving the repository name Heroku Cloud Application, Heroku website talking to GitHub and getting the details. Talking to GitHub and getting the details. You got it? You got my point? Perfect. 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 Now click on connect option. click on connect option. Now it's connecting and it is getting all the details. It is connecting, it is getting all the details. Main branch, click on deploy branch. Click on the deploy branch. Now code will be deployed from GitHub to Heroku. You see the build is happening. The build is happening. It is going to deploy our Spring Boot application from GitHub repository to Heroku Cloud Platform. It is going to deploy Spring Boot application from GitHub to Heroku Cloud Platform. Once the deployment is successful, it will display a message, deploy success. It is doing the deployment. It is doing the deployment, loading the output, deploy to Heroku, it is success. Your app was successfully deployed. Click on view. Now you can access our application. Click on view. Click on view. So this is my application URL /swagger-ui.html. Can I see my application Swagger? Can I see my application Swagger? Now, can you access my application? Now my application is public. Anybody can access. Now my application is public. Anybody can access. Can you access that URL now? Can you test our application? Can you test our application? Swagger, insert the records. Yes or no? So now my application is running in the local system, or my application is running in the cloud platform? My application is running in the cloud platform. This is called public deployment. Now go to H2 console. H2 console. Check it. That H2 console is not opening now. In-memory database. In-memory database. Now Swagger UI.html. Swagger is opening. What happened to this? Yeah, 1 second. It's loading, guys. I think too much traffic. People are hitting my application. Overview. Overview of this application. Okay. My build is succeeded. My application is deployed successfully. Now my application is running in Heroku Cloud. Now it's loading, guys. It's loading. It's loading. Sir, public deployment means public can access. Anybody can access my application. I have not specified this as a public keyword. So public deployment means people can access our application which is deployed in the Heroku. People can access our application which is deployed in the Heroku. I no need to specify it is a public deployment. If I am deploying to Heroku means anybody can access it. It is deployed in the cloud. It is running in the cloud platform. It is running in the cloud platform. Okay. Now here let's go there. Click on get products. Anybody inserted any product? Try it out. Click on execute. Oh my God. भाई साहब क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? इतना प्रोडक्ट्स इंसर्ट कर दिया आप लोग. कोर जावा, ब्रश, नगे, मीना, आईफोन, मॉनिटर, बुक, मोटो, स्ट्रिंग. आप लोग बहुत टेस्ट कर दिया यार मेरा ऐप को. All you people inserted the records into our application now. Am I able to access this application? Are we able to access this application now? Is it live or not? My application is in the live environment now. Anybody can access my application with the URL which I have given. Across the world. Across the world, anybody can access our application. Okay, let's go here. /products. Send the request. Okay, these many products you people inserted in my application now. These many products you people inserted in our application now. you guys inserted these many products in my application. You guys accessed my Swagger. You guys accessed my application Swagger. You tested. You guys inserted this data. Now I am able to retrieve this data. Alright? Yeah. Let me write the steps for that. With GitHub repository, we are good. We are able to push the code to GitHub repository. Now, fifth step, create account in Heroku website. Login into Heroku account. Create app in the Heroku with unique name. Create app in Heroku with unique name. Create app in the Heroku with unique name like this. You go to Heroku, you will click new, create new app, you will give the name, you will create the app. Once your app is created, you can go to deploy option. Once the app is created, create a app in Heroku with unique name. Select the application, click on the application name, click on app name, and go to deploy option. You see it. Now, in my Heroku, there are 4 projects are available. Now, I am clicking on this application name. When I click on this application name, there is an option called deploy. Click on the application name, there is an option called deploy. Click on deploy. When you click on the deploy, select the deployment method as GitHub. Not CLI, not container. Select the deployment method as GitHub. Click on the app name and go to deploy option. Select deployment method as GitHub and provide your GitHub details. Select deployment method as GitHub. Second option, basically this is second option, guys. There are 3 options available. We are selecting second option. We will give our GitHub details here. GitHub email ID, GitHub password, it will ask you. GitHub details, it will ask you. Now, you provide your GitHub details. Select deployment method as a GitHub and provide GitHub details. You need to provide your GitHub details. Provide once you connected to GitHub from Heroku. Once Heroku connected to our GitHub account, enter GitHub repository name. And click on search. It will search for our repository in the GitHub and it will get it. Once Heroku got the GitHub repository, once Heroku got our GitHub repository details, click on deploy option. Heroku will take our project from the GitHub and it will deploy and it will give the URL to access our application. Heroku will get our project from GitHub repo and it will deploy. Once the deployment is completed, GitHub will give the option to view our application. Heroku will give the option to view our application. Once the deployment success, Heroku will display option to view our application. These are the steps we have done in the Heroku. Yeah. Read these steps once, guys. Clearly, I have mentioned every step. clearly I have mentioned every step. Login into Heroku account. Create the app in Heroku with unique name. Click on app name and go to deploy option. Select deployment method as GitHub and provide the GitHub details. Once Heroku connected to our GitHub account, enter GitHub repo name and click on search. Once Heroku got our GitHub repository details, click on deploy option. Click on deploy option. Heroku will get our project from GitHub repo and it will deploy. Once the deployment success, Heroku will display option to view our application. Once the deployment success, Heroku will display option to view our application. You got it? You got my point? You got my point? Perfect. Perfect. So with this, we are able to deploy our applications to Heroku Cloud and we are able to access that application using that URL. This is live deployment. Anybody can access our application now. This is live deployment. Anybody can access our application. Can you guys go through this document and can you practice that deployment option? The reason why I have deployed is tomorrow we are going to develop the client for this application, guys. Tomorrow we are going to develop the client for this भैया रुको भाई कितना और क्या कर रहे हैं मेरा application को. So many people are accessing my application now. You guys are accessing my application. You guys are inserting the data into my application. Pushpa, my product, watch, iPad, core Java, mouse, brush, Java. क्या कर रहे हैं भाई? So many records you guys are inserting into my application. So many people are inserting the records into my application. Now I will do one thing. I will enable automatic deployments. Guys, enable automatic deployments. That means if you change something in the GitHub, then the code should be deployed. Enable automatic deployment options are available here. You can do that also. Once your testing is completed, then you can go to settings. You can delete your application from the Heroku. Delete app. You type your application name, then that application will be deleted. Because cloud, it's not for free for long time now. Some limit will be there. So I have deleted my application. Can you access that URL now? Now you cannot access. There is nothing. My project is deleted from the Heroku. Now you can't test it. Okay, fine guys. So the steps are very clear. What we need to do to deploy our project. Yeah, same thing. I will show you how to deploy in the AWS also in the future. Here we have deployed in the Heroku. In the AWS also, we can deploy our application. In the AWS also, we can deploy our application. All good, clear for everyone. All good for everyone. Yep, good. You see these steps. Log into Heroku account. Create a Heroku app. Go to deploy option. Select the deployment method as a GitHub. Second option. Once the Heroku connected to our GitHub account, enter GitHub repository name and click on search. Once the Heroku got our GitHub repository details, click on deploy option. Heroku will get our project from GitHub repository and it will deploy. Once the deployment success, Heroku will display the option to view our application. We can access our application. Once you are able to deploy into the Heroku, you are able to access, then you can delete. you can delete it. You see, your verification code they may send to your email. You just create the account in the Heroku and follow the steps to deploy. Okay guys, good. So with this we understood how to develop a REST API and how to deploy the REST API in the Heroku cloud. How to develop a REST API, how to deploy the REST API in the Heroku cloud we understood. Now we need to talk about second part of the movie, that is client-side development. As of now, what we have developed by using Spring Boot, we developed a REST API. As of now, what we have developed? REST API. Other applications should access our REST APIs. Now, if somebody developed REST API, how can we access their REST APIs by using Spring Boot? That is called client-side development. As of now, we have done resource-side development. From tomorrow, we have to do client-side development. As of now, we have done resource-side development. From tomorrow, we have to do client-side development. Are you guys able to follow? Once the client-side development completed, then some small pending topics are there, actuators, profiles. Once they are done, then we will go for microservices. Most probably by this week we will complete all the concepts related to REST API. From next week we will go to microservices topics. Okay guys, all of you please practice all these things before coming to tomorrow. Tomorrow's session is related to client-side development in the REST API. Client-side means how to consume the REST APIs. As of now, we have developed REST APIs. So from tomorrow, we will understand how to consume the REST APIs. Got it? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, guys. Please practice this before coming to tomorrow's session. I will connect with you tomorrow. Okay? So tomorrow class is also at 9:30. 9:30 to 10:30, I will take the session tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Please practice Heroku cloud deployment.